Hello. So today is Wednesday, the 27th, and I'm still documenting my COVID experience. I'll be uploading another video later when I have more energy. But as you can tell, I'm in a different setting now. I am at home. Got my sweet little puppy behind me, and I got two more in the blankets on each side of me. It's been 2 weeks and 2 days since I have been sleeping by myself without anyone with me. As you can see, my husband's side of the bed still has to stay empty because when I was retested on this past Saturday, the 23rd, my results came back the 24th as still positive. And at that point, they said, we need to wait till my symptoms ease up or go away before we test again, and I can get a negative test most likely. Got a new hospitalist Monday and Tuesday. One of the worst doctors I've ever met. There's one other one, I think they're tied, but this one actually might beat him. And long story short, because I'm saving it for the other video, I was forcefully discharged from the hospital last night. I was informed that I was stable, and because I am basically self-sufficient, I needed to go home. Now, mind you, the pain is excruciating. It was still really bad in the hospital. I was still in tears a good amount of the time until they increased my pain meds to something different. But still relying on pain pills and IV pain meds. He was focused on me becoming an addict to opioids. So he took me off a lot of the meds, switched them up, and then put me on a higher oxycodone pill. But then discharged me with 2.5 milligrams instead of 10 milligrams. Mind you, I just got off Dilaudid, Toradol, Percocet, and 10 milligrams of Oxy that I've been on rotating for the last 2 weeks and 2 days. And he sent me home with 2.5 milligrams. For those that don't know a lot about it, when you're taking a lot of high doses of pain meds or whatever, narcotics, you need to ease down off of them. He basically just took them away. And one thing I need to watch out for is signs of withdrawals, which is going to be hard to notice due to the pain that I'm in. I'm shaking from pain. Almost had my husband take me to the ER twice last night. So much worse than when I was in the hospital. Makes me appreciate the pain meds even more because they were doing a lot, and not getting my first IV dose last night was definitely noticeable. Don't have any pain pills now because my pharmacy is out. The other pharmacy is out of network, and the other one just opened up, so my husband has to go get those now. But still, it's 2.5 milligrams, and it's only enough for 3 days because he doesn't want me to become an addict. That's what he emphasized, those 2 days. So I'm in my bed. I'm shaking in pain. I have 2 fans going because I start burning up, but I'm the type of person who has to snuggle with a blanket, so I have it freezing in here so I can feel somewhat comfortable. I can't get in and out the shower by myself. I can go to the bathroom sometimes by myself, but not all the time. Ordered a blood pressure cuff because even though he says I'm stable and I wasn't depending on IV meds, which I was still getting all the way up until my discharge. Don't know whose chart he was reading, but I don't think it was mine. So I ordered a pulse oximeter, which I'm not too worried about because my oxygen, even when I had the pneumonia, was still good. I was in the upper 90s the entire time, which is a blessing considering how bad the pneumonia was. So I know that God is real and he works miracles because I was not on a ventilator or oxygen the entire time, despite not being able to feel as if I was breathing and not being able to expand my chest. They could see that on CT scans, watching me breathe, and still pictures and all the inflammation that I had. Still having inflammation before I left the hospital, and steroids coming and going. I still have the vertigo, the migraines, the nausea. One thing that was vertigo is ringing in the ears. Oh my gosh, it's weird. But I'm only, instead of taking 3 doses of that a day, I'm down to 1 at bedtime now. And so the vertigo is so much worse, but I only have so many pills to last me so long. So I'm trying to get in with my primary care doctor for a televisit on Friday, and I'm praying I can make it that long. Filed a complaint with the hospital leadership board tried talking to the social worker and administrators yesterday, but this doctor was pretty gung-ho about me leaving, saying I was stable. Now, I mentioned the blood pressure cuff. My blood pressure sits really, really high, or it sits really, really low. And the low is more so probably to do with the pain meds, but it was sitting pretty high, like 140s over upper 90s, 101, like that. And that's not normal for me. Usually I'm like a 114 over 75 kind of person, pretty low, if you will. But my lowest one was like 90 over 65 or something like that when it was low. So not very stable. Being reliant on pain medications. I'd rather be reliant in the hospital and ease up off of it than taking them at home. I'm not fear of being addicted because I'm not a pain pill person. I don't like taking them. I don't do well with pain pills or meds. I seem to have a low tolerance for them and how like I react to them. But at this point, the pain is so bad and it's really hard to cope with. But I would rather be in a secure setting just to be safe. But I've seen what drugs do to people, and I have no desire for the high feeling that people get. Right now, I need relief. And if I can't have that relief at home because I'm reliant on IV medications and round-the-clock medications available to me, and sometimes needing shots for nausea when the other stuff's not working, something's not right. The migraines that come with it, too. Like, my whole nervous system is just aggravated. I've gotten 2 migraine cocktails this just in the month of May due to this COVID-19. I haven't had a migraine since like middle school. Tension hex, go get a massage, take a muscle relaxer. It happens when you have a big chest and you're out of shape. But this is ridiculous. I'm so sensitive to light. At least my bedroom is darker than the hospital room. But it's just not good. It's not good. So I took some Advil PM. My husband should have my pain pills home shortly, so I can take my 2.5 milligrams. I'll take what I can get to get some relief, and I'm praying that I can just try to sleep. But despite taking Advil PM last night, I was still up 90% of the night shaking and trying not to cry because the pain is so bad. So God give me the strength. I know I'll get through this, and all is well. You guys stay safe and be blessed. Bye.